there were definitely more unexpected breakthroughs than challenges, in my personal opinion, when creating this project. One of the craziest breakthroughs that I had was like the vast majority of these songs, I finished writing. Some of them I started and finished, some of them I completed right before I would go to my studio sessions. So it wasn't anything that like I took forever and a day to write. It was just, I typically had my studio sessions on like Saturdays, and like right before I would go, I would just like take some time out before each session to just allow whatever I had in me, any thoughts, any last minute thoughts or ideas I want to come out. And that's honestly how I wrote the majority of the project, which was crazy, but it was great. It was a great experience. And I was really flabbergasted with myself. Like, I didn't know I could do that. But just experiencing that, like, it definitely set the precedent for how I treat my creativity moving forward, and just really not limiting myself to write at a specific day or at a specific time or in a specific place or area. It really just stems from anywhere. That was probably the greatest creative breakthrough that I had during this project. The only challenge really that I would say was in deciding which tracks and in what sequence I wanted on the project. The two songs on the project that felt the most personal to me was definitely The T and So Long East Side Story. And I love those because I was really able to speak on like a lot of thoughts, ideas, feelings, belief, etc. that I just rarely to never talk about out loud. But I definitely felt led to like speak on them, and just in the most Naya way, and like the only creative way that I know how to. With this project, I feel like for me as an artist, I definitely did a whole bunch of things that I have not done previously. And I really wanted to do that with this project just because it felt, I'm in a new space, I'm in a new mindset, a new perspective on life. And I have definitely grown just as a person throughout, my music career. And as I grow, I want my music to be able to continuously reflect that growth. So with this project, each track that I recorded, whether I was intending on doing this or not originally, I always tried to make sure that like there was a little something extra with each track that maybe I didn't do on another track, or maybe the format of the track was like a little bit different here. And I really just did this for myself to really get outside of my head in regards to like what something should sound like, really just break out of my own creative box. A lot of the things that I did are probably like quote unquote standard for other people, but this is just, again, a reflection of me and my personal growth as an artist, as a singer-songwriter who's used to doing things this way but is now trying to transition into doing things this way. And I think the sound of the project, like above all else, is kind of like the first indicator that I'm like in a new era. I'm used to doing a lot of slow songs, a lot of slower songs, and a semi-depressing mood. But I'm not there anymore. I'm in a very like, happy and cheerful. I'm in a very reflective mood.